Hello, everyone. This is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and Shadows of Forbidden Gods. And we're doing the Iastur version, which, of course, is the point where we drive everybody in the world mad, or at least enough of them that never recovers. You know, we like to have unique apocalypses. We already killed everybody the last one. We're just going to, make everybody go crazy in this one. So, let's see. I've been thinking we need to name these worlds because, we should really get attached to what we're destroying. So, Iastur is from Hastur, of course, the Lovecraftian god, and the city associated with Hastur is Darcosa. So, we're going to go like from H to I to C to D and call it Darcosa. So, this is the world of Darcosa that we're driving mad. In any case, let's get back to where we were. Okay, so we have, yes, I've named this guy OnStar because it was similar to the previous one. If any of you actually are old enough to remember, OnStar has some really wacky commercials. I think it was a car service of some sort where they had things like Batman chilling for them, which, hey, if you want to throw DC the coin, I guess it was cheaper back in that day. So he's currently robbing this place. We have our Harvester. Oof, wow, managed to get his menace a bit low. Who's still got his howl going, trying to drive people mad. But in here, I think we've got a few people that are still clinging to their sanity, so I guess we'll be keeping him here for a bit. Now, I'm concerned about his menace rising too high and then being hunted down, because you only can summon him once, and of course, we're trying to get as many points by driving as many people. It's crazy, but I have a plan. Oh, come on. Anyways, let's, you nuts? Yeah, we've got one nuts, two nuts, one holding on. So hopefully we can get her crazy and then we'll move the harvester on. Now, of course, we got our supplicant, which I'm going to be calling, we all know who we're calling this one. Come on. There we go. Why so serious? Anyways, so he's currently trying to corrupt this Circle of Twilight into becoming even nuttier than it is. If you only have it at Elder Powers +1, you want to get that alignment status to Elder Powers +3 so that we can start really shifting over some of their stuff. See, all of these values right here, where we start doing really bad things like dark worship, driving in people crazy, singing songs that to our elder god that corrupt the very fabric of reality itself. What we need to do, we can only max out those levels to the alignment status. So we need to get Elder Powers +2 because you never know, the humans might start coming around and trying to decorrupt the witches for some reason. So we've got him doing that as well. So, and I'm thinking we're getting relatively close to a fourth agent soon. But also we got to remember we do have a fourth player in the game, and that is of course the Laughing King's Tome. Somebody made it fall asleep here. Now, I'm going to, as soon as I get the Hierophant clear, grab this and give it to somebody else to read that we've already infiltrated. So, and then we can start the whole process. And I'm going to show you a quick way to rebound and get it so that we can get it out faster. Because right now, it's not doing much of anything. Even if it was out there in the population, it drives the population mad, then it drives the rulers mad. We only get points for our insane rulers and heroes. So what we want to do is get that thing into play a little further. Okay, so let's get everybody clear of their current jobs. Yeah, you're crazy. Yep, you're getting drained, going crazy. It's good. Outpost. All right. Now, crazy in this is not mental illness, by the way. Craziness, insanity in the Lovecraftian Call of Cthulhu game is your ignorance of the actual nature of the world. And what we are doing is that we are bringing enlightenment to people by telling them they're nothing more than a video game character being tormented for our amusement, which would probably drive us crazy if we knew that, right? I mean, it's not like there's an entire theory of the universe called simulation theory, like the last episode's title that says that. Anyways, the Lightbringer here, by the way, is the chosen one. If you don't remember, we tagged him to make sure we know what he's doing. Now he's trying to warn the world about that we exist. All right, and Heath Ledger has altered the covens, influenced the coven enough so we can actually use influence negatively and get them to Elder Power +2. Now, this will also mean that all of the witches that are currently associated with this circle will be shadowing as well, giving us additional points. All right. In the meantime, probably want to keep doing what we're doing here. Now, right, we're currently pouring out all that shadow. And it's doing okay. We need to get a little more efficacy. But the thing is, whether or not we want to invest the time to actually start increasing things like the infiltration on the cities, which still have a decent security on them, unfortunately. It's a capital, too. Well, it's a capital, of course, the only city there. Anyways, but I think we're best served by simply trying to get the NPCs, the NPCs within this circle, because if you take a look at the circle, you notice that it has 3 acolytes and 7 worshippers, 3 of which are rulers, because we've been moving around the preacher status, making, hey, have you heard the word of the great god Iastur? We've come to shed his truth, worst Jehovah's Witnesses ever. And if you're not American and don't know what Jehovah's Witnesses are, be fortunate. Anyways, so we're going to switch him back to going back to influence the Holy Order. But I believe next turn, yep, there we go. See, the witch, our minion, the witch here, and we'll take that cash. DSL theories over. You're now aware. You're in shadowing. Excellent. And now this place is serving the Circle of Twilight. Now, when we get to the point where we actually can give them cash, and then like I could just grab his cash and fund the coven if I wanted to. In fact, I might do that in the future, but not right now. But in the meantime, we've stolen what we can. We're going to head back here and grab the book. Meanwhile, the harvester is laying low to keep that profile down. And I think once we drive her mad, yeah, sanity's at 3, we'll relocate him to someplace else where people cluster around. Maybe another Holy Order. Okay. And? Okay, another witch in shadowing with the same picture. Yeah, causing unrest. Right? There we go. There we go. The 3 witches of this coven are, of course, falling under our thrall. Now, here is where things change. You'll note that, by the way, it says seal broken. The seal breaks. So we've got 4 out of seals broken out of 9. The biggest power we want to work with is story told in dreams to increase the madness of location by 50% for, I believe, 3 points. Now, Iastur, as long as somebody's reading his book, raises up his power a lot faster. We need to get that book read, either by us or a hero or a ruler, to recharge it and then use this story told in dream to just start driving cities within the Alliance insane, because the Alliance thinks is like the last game, they think they're going to have one big apocalyptic battle, which they lost horribly, and that's what they're tuned for. I mean, let's face it, humans, a lot of humans only have a very limited emotional range when it deals with crisis. Is either run away or fight or freeze. That's the standard biology, the animalistic biology that drives them, and a lot of people, you have to overcome that if you want to be able to function within a crisis. So in this case, we're going to let them build up their military because we're not doing anything militaristic. We're not going to have the Dark Empire, which I still haven't done yet, which is going to be interesting when I do get that up and running. We're going to have essentially just everybody going mad and nobody knowing why. Fascinate amplifies the personality of a character, hero, ruler, holding the laughing tome, turning ordinary likes, dislikes, into extreme likes or dislikes. This one's okay, but honestly, this one's just the killer. Now, another thing we can do, by the way, to swiftly raise power is to desecrate a holy space. Now, a game knows this, by the way, and the most number one target for the people who drive back shadow, because there's a consecrate and drive back shadow action for the heroes, are the holy sites, because they know this. If we start, summoning, if we start doing the blasphemous rituals at any of these places, we're going to be able to turn this game around real fast. So what it is, let's collect the tome over here. What it is that they're going to concentrate on it. So what you have to do is you have to start in shadowing a lot of places. Now, you'll note that this place, yeah, he's not crazy, and we can infiltrate and give it to him. Now, what we will do with him once we get the we also need to pick out a 4th person. Now, the agents that we have available, the 3 unique ones, the standard curse, trickster, and courtier, which you can get all the time, and the warlock, the hierophant, and the warlord, the warlock, and the hierophant. There we go. So the question is, who do you want this time? Now, at this point in the game, since we're probably going to need to start tackling some of the heavier cities, it makes sense to actually go in and start doing the infiltration. So what I want to do is I want to create agent courtier, and we are going to make him a city of Orlo and noble connections. Because remember, familiar face will give us -3 here, but I prefer more universal -1 across all cities. Now, while this is happening, we can trade with you so that we have access to the cash that we need to be able to do bribery. Hey, he's just holding that cash for us. Then you can bribe the guards. Now, the security's brought down to 1, but we can actually bring it down to 0 by bribing the guards. In the meantime, you have got the tome coming. So next turn, we grab the tome. Boom. OnStar has it. Anyways, we really have to figure out what we're going to call this guy. All right, so, in honor. Oh, come on. I have to keep forgetting about the part. There we go. So now we have to decide where we're going to drop the crazy book. So I'm thinking we're going to drop it here at this Baroness's just because they're next door. And we can do another subtle thievery. Actually, how much cash do they have? Yeah, they got enough cash. So we have a bunch of subtle thievery and drop off the book. So we have even more cash for, whatever we want to do. In the meantime, you bribe the guards, which takes 2 turns. Another awareness. Yeah, people are starting to wake up to the fact that we're here, but it's probably far too late for everyone involved. You will infiltrate the Drox now. All right. In the meantime, you're going to do the thievery, and we gotta keep an eye on him. Remember, he's not going to let us know if things are going well or not. However, I like this crowd. What do we got? Are you mad? You're mad? You're mad? You're mad? You're not mad yet. Oop, only 1 sanity. You're going soon. Oh, yeah. You just keep going there, dude. Doing your thing. Now, the thing is, since his menace is relatively low, I think what we'll do is influence Holy Order while we're here. This will allow us, he'll keep using his howl ability to drive people crazy, but if we can actually make the 12 turns here, then we'll be, actually, no, let's do lay low, simply because he's probably going to drive these guys insane within 3 to 6 turns, and then that will be that. Anyways, so, okay, reduce unrest, cool, you're wasting your time. All right, so, swap this out, grab the gold, and the Baroness has some, it's not like we didn't give her anything in return. Everything should be fine. 0 sanity. Okay, so yep, you're gone now. I think the only one left who's got any, sanity left her is you, and it will be next turn. In that case, then we'll start moving him around, which is one of the reasons why I didn't do that. Now, with him, since I've got the intrigue of 4, and we do have Infamous, so we do want to get him killed, so we have the recruitment point to replace him, and those points are going to go up soon, we need to start getting in here, infiltrating the catacombs. That way we can get another spot, and once we get this place open, we'll unshadow it. It will start pouring in more shadow, which will be awesome, because we only have 1 source of shadow right now, and it's kind of slowly moving through, as you can see. Gods, yeah, this one, she's definitely trying to keep us from using this spot. Yeah, consecrate. She's constantly trying to prevent it coming through. It also is a good block point, by the way, because all of the shadow has to pass through this zone. So, someone to consider corrupting. What level are you? 2. What level are you? 1. Oh, well, that's not going to help. You're level 4. You're obviously level 1. You're level 2. So the only person who could possibly drop the book on her, because it's always fun if you drop the book on a hero by stealing from them, is him, and he's busy at the moment. And come on. Are you crazy yet? Are we crazy? We're not crazy yet. All right. Boom. 100% aware. Come on. There we go. Sanity's at 0. The call. Okay, so the calling of light. But we took away one of their spots. Okay, so a display of power from the curious nobles. This is the infamous one. So we're not really concerned about his profile increasing. And you definitely, however, need to get his gold to use his holdings. Once we infiltrate the catacombs, assuming if the problem is our menace is too high, we can't walk into cities anymore. The guards will stop us. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with him. Probably we can risk it in, transfer the cash and get out, because we want King Charles to have the money because they do the most with it. So again, influence Holy Order. So we don't really need to do much more. There we go. What do we got? Might, intrigue, or lore. Lore's at 4, intrigue's at 4. I'm actually thinking about changing out the what can we do here? Might is interesting in that it will help that, but I'm thinking lore, because that will help us infiltrate the holy seats better. Okay. As for you, my friend, again, to the holy seats and such, you might be better off. Oof. I'm definitely going to need to use you for backup or intrigue later, however. Okay, so we probably don't need to know let's influence the Holy Order again, because if I'm correct, they'll pop in a little bit naturally, because you notice how where is it? World tenants. We have people who are enshadowed and settlements that are enshadowed that are causing us to give us shadow influence. So therefore, we get on 5 every turn, which means that in a few turns we'll be popping into ourselves, and eventually we'll have so much shadow running around that will just simply so much shadow. So much shadow to places running around that will simply don't have to do the influence. The government will corrupt itself, which is always good when you make the product the point of production. Don't think I said that right. Anyways, keep it up. Okay, Mad Sister. Not everybody's gone crazy. We need to reposition you. So let's find another holy spot. You can do your thing. The city, this one's not looking bad, however. Let's see, that, however, is the Lightbringer, which means that we can definitely get into trouble real fast. Yeah, probably want to skip that city. It's probably his town. In fact, yeah, I'm virtually sure that's his hometown. There you go. Hometown, City of Laza. And this is not the City of Laza, huh? Huh. I guess he's visiting. Maybe he has relatives there, which is actually a thing. All right, but we have to consider where we want to corrupt next. Do we want to corrupt the Basilica, which is a seat of holy order, for the calling of the light, and start making it into the calling of the dark? That actually sounds like fun, but we don't have anybody here. Doesn't seem to be a cluster point. The city of Lang. Be nice if we actually knew where all of the seats were. I mean, the Wells, Basicla, maybe they're all Basiclas. Is there a quick way to holy site? No, seat of holy order. There we go. We got, ooh, Church of the Holy Salmon up here, right? Seat of Holy Order. There we go. You can consider, but it's where we are. No, is it? Yeah, it's where we already are. Dang it. Darn it. Come on, we can figure out someplace. Let's see, over here, over there. Maybe we'll pop over here. Seat of Holy Power. What we got? There's the Calling of the Light there. Huh. At least you can keep it locked on when you're doing this. The Kingdom of Benque. It's really far out, though. Now, one of the things we can do, as long as there is a temple, we can assist to purity, for example. So I'm going to say we're going to risk it. Since this doesn't seem to be his home spot, let's travel to the city here, and then we're going to have him start driving people crazy simultaneously while trying to corrupt the Church of the Holy Salmon. Which is Recruit Knight. There we go. Declares war on the orcs. The orcs just being distraction. Yep, there we go. Oh, yeah, you've been poisoned. Okay, we'll heal you. It's going to slow down some of my desires, but you got a point. All right, go to. See, the circle, by the way, corrupted itself. So what we want to do is that now that we have, well, first of all, check the budget. We're not really, yeah, we got a long way to go before we start buying any temples. But in the meantime, what we can do for the moral tenants is we get the Prophet's Doom running, which is what we want. We want to remove awareness or remove wards. Now, we're not doing a lot of stuff with shadow right now, so we're going to remove awareness. So what happens is that we will actually decrease awareness of any areas that we corrupt with the simple. Now, it's something else I just thought of, by the way. Now, I don't have to do it now, but when his menace gets out of control, we can have him start corrupting the other covenant and have them start moving through this position right here. However, he's not desperate at 27 right now, so I'm thinking we'll just get along with it. Plus the fact Hal still got a little... Okay, each and one of these is different reasons for turning away from humanity towards witchcraft. Some are driven out and turn to witchcraft to survive, others take up the secret and flee when discovered. The faith that it is incorporates both magics and religion's element, a worship of beings from the pantheon human rarely considers or reps vast different gods from a darker perspective. We can say the reasons irrelevant or their ties with humanity are complex, which will gain 40 influence for the Circle of Twilight, but one hero gains a liking for the Circle of Twilight. Alright, I can live with that. Let's, okay, the Mad Baroness has hit 0 sanity. Now, that's actually something to consider. Now, the thing is, right now, the Mad Baroness has dropped the book, which means it's driving the population insane. And that's good, but the thing is, we only get points for her. She's already crazy. We've got victory 8%. I want to get that book back as quickly as possible. What I can do, as soon as I'm done with the influencing the Holy Order here, is I can jump him into the Elder Tomb, grab the book, and then, set it out to play some more. And also, desperately need to get that. Yeah, the Citadel is only 2% Shadowment. This one's at 15. Yeah. We're not going to get a corrupted Citadel anytime soon. Now, the thing is here is that we can immediately influence Holy Order and begin our corruption at the whole Church of the Holy Salmon. Okay, Calling of the Light. We're going to turn out the Calling of Dark eventually. Okay, I like the apathetic witness increase. It's a decent picture too. And who slowly smoking some kind of plant matter, occasionally belching acrid clouds as she watches the world go by. The thing is, she can either, one, we give her by menace of 4 and reduction of intrigue, which we don't want. A few coins for silence just means something happens at 10 gold. Or we can give her a few coins towards whispers. We can actually recruit her, which I find awesome. Boom. And we've just done that. So that also brings us up with the cathedral for the infiltrate catacombs. Only 3 turns remaining, which is now a question of who's going to get to the book first. Probably I might do it to OnStar, simply because we can keep him doing the corrupting the coven. Sisters of Purity. And we'll change that. Loses a level. Sister, oh good. Good. The raining has started here. We've got two people that are starting to lose sanity. Now, one of the things we can do here, Affinity 15, 5, yeah, the Orc Slayer will go first. Meantime, we got to keep an eye on his menace, which is doing okay. So, yeah, we're good. Also, we can now start dropping the crazy. So, what I'm going to do, by the way, is that I am going under threats to... There's a Lightbringer arrow like a Greybeard here. All right, where is he? Here. We're going to go to him. Check out where his home city is, City of Lathonma, because that's the one that's most likely to become an alliance. So what we want to do is we want to, so you have 3 points of power. We're going to, Stories Told in Dream, increase the sadness there to 50%. Now that's not going to do anything by itself right now, but we're going to slowly accumulate power faster and, well, not so slowly accumulate power faster and faster. It's being read, and that's being read by the population. So we should be fine. Should be. I'm wondering, under challenges, can we just pick up the book? Do we have to go all the way back to the cave? We might have to, according to this. Well, we'll be passing through anyway, so we can find out. But in the meantime, let's continue. Infiltrate docks. Go to. All right, so yeah, he's got 1/3 infiltrated here. Because remember, we want to get this done so we can in shadow. Keep it up, Charles. Okay, the catacombs are now infiltrated. His intrigue is increased, but let's check to see if we can grab drive word of mouth, by the way. Increased 25 of madness, but that's got a 10 profile, 10 menace game, which is not super great. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back to the Elder Tomb to summon the tome back, and hopefully not run across guards who want to kill us. Because they do right now. All right, so another awareness, another orc arises to cause them trouble. It's not my problem at the moment. Okay, what we want is we want to see what we can do with the Circle of Twilight. Now, okay, let's switch over to Moral Tenets, and let's see. Maddening Insight. Rulers of the Faith lose 1 point of sanity when a non-agent mage is learning Arcane Secret. Always thought that was an odd, very specific one. Anyways, Crusader Faith Human Sacrifice. We're not using Death Magic this time, so it's not going to help Invisible Faith. What we can do is we can Candle Circle negative, which means they'll remove wards to help the distance come around. But yeah, we've got to we don't want them to start declaring war yet, so we want to get this down to 0 at some point. But in the meantime, again, so yeah, if we don't have him do so, since he's right here right now, what can we do? We can have him infiltrate the village, I suppose. Since he's no, let's keep the usual plan here. You influence the Holy Order again. Again, we're gonna just keep pumping these guys out, and we'll have the Hierophant do the dirty work. Even if you get Hierophant gets killed, by the way, yep, there we go. Spreading the word, spreading the bad word. How crazy is it here right now, anyways? Not you. Modifiers, madness. Yeah, we'll definitely have to crack some madness into that later. But in the meantime, okay, go to the Elder Tomb and summon the tome. All right. Crazy is just increasing. All right, so you've summoned the tome. Quest, take all. All right, now we got to find some place to drop this, because now we don't have to wait until the heroes bind the book and then take it from the heroes. We can just keep moving on. This place obviously could use a little madness, so we're gonna move in. Let's go to the cathedral and get that place going. All right, the influence order, go to. Yes, excellent, 54. Now, the reason why it's so low for the influence is that this guy is, of course, this place has a bunch of temples, and just influencing one is a problem. Now, I could infiltrate the seat of power over here, which would be kind of interesting. Now, let's see. Now, it is kind of interesting. We should actually consider checking this place out over here. Then, what we can do, since there's nobody down here to drive mad, and if we got a little bit of madness left, we start go soul hunting, is we can drive all of this religion insane now too, which is going to be kind of fun. They will spread the good word. Calling of Light. Okay, buy a trinket. We only have enough cash for that, and we end up with Bald Shadow, a basic shield. Really. Anyways, whatever. I don't think we're going to be using it. Maybe as a serving platter. Anyways, let's see. Sellsword, City of. All right. Fully enshadowed. Yep, we've now fully enshadowed all the witches of that coven. Now, in the meantime, what we can do is we should take 75 turns to do that, but that's kind of ridiculous because we're going to run out of madness juice in about 20 turns. So let's get the influence holy order going and just start building up things a bit. All right, so you've reached the cathedral. I need you to settle thievery. Because you can't go into a town, unfortunately. Your face is too well known. Okay, build alliance. There we go, as I was suspected it would. Yep, this is where you're building the alliance here, huh? All right, cool, cool. Intrigue. All right, so we want to boost you up a bit first before you die. Anyways, so you've done that. You've placed the... I told you to place the... Oh, for God's sakes. Don't tell me. I forgot. Anyways, my bad. My bad on that one. Keep them witches happy. All right. Okay. Witches have historically watched the line between shadow and light. From early they exhibit the fringe of humanity, not necessarily ally, but necessarily enemies. The fascination with darkness and eldest powers mixed with respect for worship of nature, which tempers the risk that shadow has and keeps from falling too far into madness and corruption, which will often involve both natural and eldritch powers. So let's tip the scale towards... all right. Yeah. Sure, whatever. At least we got more cash out of it. Witches are falling from the light. All right, so... Now that's over. We definitely need to pass the cash off to Charles. Because I think, yeah, we're going to get killed soon. Yeah, 7 people, by the way. So, you get all the cash. You, on the other hand, let's see what we can do with you. Yeah, because this place, yeah, he's currently got the book. He'll be going a little crazy at some point. And we've got 1 recruitment point to replace you, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. One thing we can do is we can drive all of the heroes and have them, let's make them work for it. Let's go to the literal ends of the world. All right, Harvesters found the guards are unusually proficient. It can take us time to ensure discretion. We're going to employ discretion because this guy's menace goes up real fast. Okay, 6 challenge progress loss, which is not bad. Okay, yeah. Everybody hates you, dude. Menace is 71. Oh, wow. All right, and you're building alliance. Limp Biscuit, I forgot about him. All right, so... Charles, you got a bunch of old women who decided that we're up to no good. Now, increasing our profile by 15, or I'd say silence them. Menace of 15 is not too bad. And yes, we just killed a whole bunch of old ladies. All right, we're dead. There you go. But this one has served its purpose in that it's reduced all of our menace and profile. So he's down to 18, you're down to 6. Wow, we are like innocent. So the question is, who do we create first? Now, the Trickster's a one if you want to be dedicated to doing some serious intrigue and removing things. He's also good at dropping the book. So let's do the Trickster again, our favorite. I want to do the Curse at some point because if you kill the person who cursed you, all of your stats go up by 1 and 3 across the board isn't bad. Whew, but I'm not sure I have the time to play with that here. Yeah, I mean... Turn 104. Now we gotta get some work done. Okay, so yeah, the first thing we probably want to do is consider where we're going to drop them so that we can, of course, we're going to drop them on top of the courtyard and get the primate pocket, which allows us to steal some money, then trade so that we get 2 shots of bribery. Then we can, of course, we can't help him with infiltration here because we can't get to the palace quite yet. But what we can do, let's see, you're 46%. Let me guess, you're, yeah, hunting on Star Hujin. Another possibility, let's see, steal the hero's item. You steal if you steal an item that increases the 7 turns from now, we can use them to transfer menace. I haven't actually done this before. I think I'm going to try it and see what happens. I mean, we obviously need to experiment. We don't want to just keep doing the same things over and over again, even if they do work. Okay, we've infiltrated the library. Okay, you've gone mad. Now it's time to infiltrate the palace, and we'll boost the intrigue. Anyways, we need to keep dying you and your menace of 18. Yeah, thing is that people seem to be coming and going. They come back for basic worship, and they take a little bit of sanity damage. So if we keep... Yeah, next turn we can decide... If we want to, probably should go soul hunting, considering how low his madness is how it is right now. All right, so boom, and there we go. Holy Order, 110. Okay, so yeah, we need to consider what we're doing here. We got to see if there's a human soul nearby. Now, of course, we can use the map, tell us where there's a souls. Just click on that, and then just move around. 20%. Yeah, nobody's dead at the moment. Which is a pity, really. I mean, if that's the only soul we've got going, I'm going to lose half of it by the time we get there. It'll be worth about 10 points. So I guess we're just going to have to hope or make someone die in the near future. Meanwhile, let's talk about let's talk philosophy. Thing is that doesn't increase our yep, you're starting to build the alliance. But everyone should play. Passive. The Laughing Tome's dropped effects now include neighboring locations. The Laughing Tome influence a single character, also causing madness at their location. So it's become much more powerful, and we don't even have to spend anything for that. And currently, I believe we have it left over here at the castle. You have it? No. Yeah, the cathedral. This Baron has it, and they're getting to the, let's see, sanity now currently 5. They'll get there in about 10 turns, and that'll be another crazy individual. By the way, we also still have all of the, oh yes, we still have all of the settlements still working in. Anyways, so while we get, oh, and we have another point of so now what we want to do is we want to get to Elric. This is supposed to be our alliance point, so we're going to drive them crazy. Now, one point after another, this is only going to be 50%, which is not going to be a huge point, but it is going to start working us slowly towards the driving everybody in the alliance map, which makes them considerably less effective. And all these wards don't work on the that, which is great. Okay, so once again, what are we doing with our witches? Okay, shadows 100%. Okay. Moral tenets, prophet's doom, dark worship, awareness, reduce awareness, healers, that'd be causing plague, which is got its own point at some point. But yeah, music of outer spheres, maddening insight, crusader faith. What we're going to do, I think, is we're going to lose the intrinsic faith, so that we're just because to get rid of it, we're going to slowly build to the point where we need to. Okay, you, my friend, just keep doing that. We're going to keep building to the point where they become more of an influence over the region, because you see we're spreading. We might go into more spreading next turn, push the preaching. All right, yes, go to, all right, cool. People are shadowing, which is awesome. Yeesh. Okay, take all. Now. Okay, and another crazy. All right, so what we can do is we can misleading clues. Place the misleading set of clues indicates the hero is responsible for crimes of the agent. Next challenge to be accomplished in this location will give you the menace profile up to a hero instead of your agent using a personal item stolen from them. Does not affect heroes from blaming your agents for assassinations. So what we can do is we can do something really bad, and then we can do that. So, for example, if I wanted to do a, let's see, treachery is only 43, so it's not worth doing here. But say this treachery is 100, and normally we only have the ability to. Where is it? Normally I use secrets, sneakily getting money out. This is the primary reason why we would be able to do such a thing, but see, where is it? Okay, so I'll put it show to here since we have that option. Oh, come on. There you are. We have the ability to just, instead of steal, bribe, fuel, leading well shadows. Wow. Where is that option? Lay low. Oh, I guess it's a little strange. Usually you're able to just, yeah, there's subtle thievery. Where's the blatant thievery? Bribe, fuel, learn, malign, mel, dangerous, brutal, defeat. Hello, wow. Used to be you could just walk in. I guess, did things change? Anyways, trade with the tricks. We can do this. We can decide, do something really nasty like the malign catch, which is 5 and 8, or the well of shadows, which is 3 and 10. But consider low lore, we're not doing that. Dangerous knowledge, also a lore. Supply, yeah, we can pick something and just, wow, it's a manticore running around. We could, for example, steal from him, which is going to menace gain of 20. And I'm not sure what Limp Bizkit has, mind you, which is kind of an interesting scenario here. I think we have Limp Bizkit stuff. Oh, wait, he's not here. I forgot we're stealing from his house. Which also allow us to give him the tome if we had it. All right, I'm going to have to keep that in mind with the Trickster. The Trickster is a lot easier to start dropping the tome onto heroes if I want to do that sort of thing. Meantime, however, let's keep that going. Let's see, what's the infiltration rating here, which is 2. So what we can do, since it's going to reduce here, is we can start breaking down this one. I believe that will give us, yeah, temple as well. Nope, this is only the palace in the market. Interesting. All right. Keep going. All right, harvester groups are kind of potential supporters. Some local decans within the system, but they have supporters to taste of your power. If we burn them 1 power, you get 15 challenge, and intrigue is increased. Yeah, let's do that. You've reached the town and do the usual. Now, we could, remember misleading clues, take that 7 and do so. But let's do this and give it to someone else, Limp Biscuit, for example. So, okay, Lightbringer. Let's start. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, you've been driven mad. Excellent. So one of the things you might consider is that rather than yeah, it's going to be 23 turns. We forgot to do the bribery, which is why that's the case. We'd have to restart anyways. Let's have her grab the tome and drop out of somewhere else. Okay, so, okay, protect Heath Ledger. Yeah, there we go. All right, dismiss and noble in spirit. So let's reduce our menace, that one. It's the option of getting money or reducing menace, and menace is a lot harder to get rid of. Okay, so yeah. Cool, keep going. Lost the orc leader, lost another thing. All right, so backpack shadow in the village. Yeah, they're starting to react to the things here. Madness. Definitely need to start shooting that madness up faster. Okay, if you reach the elder tomb, you can do some of the tome. It's easier to drop on heroes and such. Boom. Take all. Boom. All right. So what we need to do with you is we need to pick out our next target. Now you've gone mad. You've gone mad. I guess it's your turn now. Boom. Influence Holy Order. Okay, still spreading the bad word, which I love. Okay, so, and that just means that we have more and more people who, see the Circle of Twilight, you'll notice that we have now 17 worshippers, 9 of which are rulers. It's spreading nicely. Let's see, still need to get the more people enshadowed and infiltrated, though. Everyone should be part of it. Okay, so we've done the city palace, which means at this point, we could, yeah, let's enshadow. Now, now Malign Catch is also a good one here. We take 20 turns and Shadow takes 13. It's primarily the reason I'm doing that. We'll get a lore heavy character to do it hopefully at some point, but we also have, you know, the ability to go drive madness a little faster. Anyway, so yep, go to, we can do another religious thing. So we want to, now first of all, check the budget. Conversions, yeah, we got enough for a conversion. So we're making enough money that conversion is a possibility. So what we want to do is we want to have them start spreading it out. We don't have money to start building temples yet, but we want to keep spreading the dark word. There we go. Unfortunately, the Holy Salmon is a problem. Religious tension, yeah, we keep spreading and spreading. Avoid the vermin. You reach the castle. Subtle thievery. Okay, the orcs are attacking each other, which is pretty standard anyways. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. We can actually do that now. And somebody's been driven mad. Excellent, excellent. How's your sanity doing? 7? How's your madness? You're dry. Unfortunate. Okay, which also means your menace isn't going up. But you did give me the ability to take the Sisters of Purity and reduce their preaching. That's what I do first, by the way, is I immediately reduce their preaching so they can't spread and keep mine super jacked up so they spread faster. And the next thing you know, you're the dominant religion, which is also driving people mad. Let's see. Now, the question is, do we have another soul? Did somebody die? I don't think so, but we can check. Yeah, 2%. It wouldn't have been worth going that far. Yeah, unfortunately, everyone is healthy at the moment, so unless I kill someone, which has its own issues, I guess we're just going to have to keep him here. I mean, I could infiltrate the Holy Order, but it takes 60 turns. I'm not quite sure it's even worth it. All right. Okay, protect the Harvester. Okay, a few coins for her Whispers. Cool. Increase that, take all, and swap out the book. Don't forget that part. All right. Okay, the Church of the Holy Salmon, because we corrupted so many people, it's doing it by itself. All right, so Temple Builder, Preachers, the Holy Salmon, until it's negative. There you go. Slowly but surely, we are corrupting the religious faiths to our purposes. Much larger, but it would take a long time to do so. Okay, so we've got a menace of 20 already. One of the things we can do is we can do a quick infiltration up here, but honestly, we need to, yeah, when that shadow hits, it's going to hopefully pop around here. So the question is, do we want to, yeah, let's break this one down. Let's go here. All right. Go to, start infiltrating that place. A display of power. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll need to start. She's all right. Go to. There we go. There we go. And let's give you stealthy so you're less likely to be hunted down and killed. Now that city is pretty much gone. Now let's see this kingdom. You could start here with security 4, security 3. It'll drop to. No, we can actually do this one. Now the thing is, do we really want to worry about enshadowment at 81%? However, or do we take one of the ones that are out here, for example? Political instability is nice there, but let's see, city palace and vast sewers, which is a hell of a thing to be known for. Let's see, that security could drop pretty fast, but doesn't actually connect anywhere. So best bet might be, that city, yeah. How many different cities do we want to be doing here? So if we're going to think about making the systematic enshadowment here, this one too heavy, but that one, that would drop down to 1. It would be okay. It's too far away from the shadow. That's the thing about this. A lot of this is planning. Got to decide where the priority is. These places would be easier to conquer, but they're not actually getting us our objective. These places, town might be worth doing. It's not considered to be a, but we could conceivably, yeah. Let's move you here. Buy item, dismiss, town of launching, and you, my friend, need to increase your lore again. Influence holy order. So now we have it's even faster. You need to bribe the guards, and more spreading, which is good. Now infiltrate the market. Ooh, dismiss. War in the world. All right. Circle of Twilight. No forgiveness. All right. So the corruption will just keep spreading faster and faster at this point. Budget's still too low for temples, so we're not going to try to do that yet, but we are going to increase the prophets of doom. Remember, we're trying to drive everybody crazy, so we're going to boost the one that will do craziness first. We'll probably do elder powers. Not worried about going elder powers much +3 at this point, because most of the bonuses are at -2, because that's where you need to have. In order to get to -2, I need an alignment status of -2. The only one, Abyssal Faith, is interesting because it will actually make Deep One hives for me. And that's about it though. So we're gonna just keep pulling this away, and once we have enough cash, hopefully, we're going to be able to. Okay, so we now have another crazy point. Now this is supposed to be the head of the alliance in the beginning. We now have the ability to drop another 50 points of madness on it, which means that I'm hoping the king here will start going crazy. Now I've noticed at 100 exactly, sometimes they don't start losing sanity. You have to get to 101 or something greater. So we may bash him again just for the heck of it, because having him starting to randomly cause wars would kind of be interesting. Now, I don't think anybody else has actually died, mind you. So yeah, I don't think we've got anywhere to drain, unless, like I said, we kill somebody ourselves. Ooh, a Church of the Holy Salmon. Somebody has dropped dead. Get over there, now. They like you there, too. Okay, another witch. Wow, you weren't corrupted yet? Yeesh, you've been holding on. Okay, tricksters brought to the curious nobles. I'm going to assist her. Wow, we're doing this again. Well, at least we're getting a lot of cash. That's a lot of profile. We need to bring that down hard. King Charles Gelt menace is reduced by 20. Oh, family connections are great. Oh my God, look at that menace. He's a politician. Getting away with everything. You, on the other hand, appear not to be a politician because you're actually increasing profile and menace. Now we need to work on that. Once we finish the infiltration, I think I might just go to it somewhere and start playing low just to keep them getting the play. Okay, yeah. They're really doing so. Proceed. Menace. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, yep. More crazy. All right, so what is that book doing anyways? I think we left the book here. Don't you have it? Yeah. It's okay, your sanity's still, you're pretty holding on there, so we'll get to you in some eventually. But yeah, I don't think he's losing sanity yet. Yep. So yeah, like I said, we may blast him again at some point, just so we can get the alliance a little crazier. Again, you'll notice that they're trying to keep the holy site off. Ooh, you're getting close though. If you start getting shadowed enough that you start ignoring it, where is it? Just desecrate. You get 66%. And what happens is then we start charging power into Iastur, and he just starts dropping madness bombs everywhere. Really? 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 And there we go, still spreading the faith. You know, this is just getting everywhere at this point. Circle of Twilight, Circle of Twilight, Circle of Twilight. It's also knocking out the temples of other religions. So yeah, it's beginning to spread throughout here, as well as the shadow. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Okay, influence holy order. Oof. All right, you keep going. Just gonna basically be a dark priest over there. Build alliance, the city of Exungthan. Reach the basilica. All right, I need you to harvest. Same time, I need to know where you're setting up your alliance. Kingdom of Uthgang. Okay, so yeah, next place for our madness bomb. Let's just start doing it here. We'll drive everyone crazy eventually. You'll notice, by the way, the victory points are slowly rising as we're enshadowing and driving people crazy. Because the crazy is worth 1.75, we get another 2.5 if they're enshadowed as well, which is kind of cool. I like the fact that they have 5.25 rulers and heroes enshadowed. Not sure how that actually works, mind you, but it's a thing. All right, so, okay, so protect Heath Ledger. We know we're going to. Okay, you've harvested. You've took the soul of Limp Biscuit. Oh, God, at least use some wrapping at least. All right, yeah, you're crazy. Okay. You need stealthy, like, now. All right, there we go. Yeah, we gotta consider doing some lay low here before she gets really bad off. Okay, and, do we influence this order while we're here? Because we've got the Holy Salmon. I mean, no, what we want to do is we want to get him back to the a position where he's driving people crazy again. And, you know, he was doing decent hits over here, so let's just keep that process going. Seriously, lady, what have you got against him besides serving the dark powers? Another Duke and shadowing, which is good. Okay, deceive the fools. Yes, definitely. Okay. Gone a little crazy there. Okay, so he's dropped the book. He's gone mad. We need to get someone to the Elder Tomb. That is you. Heading you back to the Elder Tomb to grab something. There it is. The Trickster's Menace is now reduced to 20. Excellent. Excellent. It's good to have family. It's rather foolish. Now, the thing is, we have to decide. I'm thinking we're going to drill down here. Let's use power. Stories told in dreams. Put the madness at this place at 150%. Therefore, he will start losing currency. And yeah, dropping on the capitals is good. You want to drive the leaders insane. Then they start declaring wars on each other, and it's awesome. Okay, influence holy orders, definitely good, good, good. All right, so what I want to do is, let's see, temple builders, still not enough of a budget, as you can see. The conversions are going good. Dark worship, it's okay. Remove awareness, remove. Yeah, we're gonna take awareness. I'll take awareness down first, then we'll take down the candle circles, and we're just gonna keep pounding on the. Yeah, we definitely need to get temples at some point, which basically means we have to start raising money. So it might be, since we've got 165 goals, I will fund the coven, and then next one will be temples. Okay, so let's get that started. Okay, you've reached the city. I want you to influence the Holy Order while you're here. Dude, influence Holy Order, there you go. And, you know, start working on removing the opposition to the our religion. This mediator, seriously, well, you got issues. I can't protect the harvester out of cash. Okay, we'll just take extra time. You've gone to the tomb. Grab the tome. We'll do it again. Take all. And while we're here, like I was saying, more people falling to shadow. Causes units to be disrupted for 3 turns, canceling current tasks and are unable to take action temporarily, which is good when we need to do so. But the first thing we need to do is we need to fund Circle of Twilight. All right, so I've driven back shadow at the city, but not the ruler. And take back 1. There we go. All right. So the thing is, what we've done now is we've given 140 in the budget to the reserves. You see, that increases our income to 23, which means we slowly start building up for that 50 for the first temple, which means I will be dropping build temple as a structural tenant for the Circle of Twilight. So they'll start building covenants elsewhere, which when we can use to spread even more madness. We're using the music of the outer spheres. All in a dark god's day. Anyways, we're currently victory, 21%. And like I said, let's pick our next victim. This Baron is not crazy, and he only takes 8 turns to do so. We have our target. Let's go. All right. Okay, kill and frame the Druid. Reduce menace. We don't actually have to do that. I only have 1 point of menace higher. Let's live and be for now. All right, lost another one to Shadow, which is good. Circle of Twilight continues to spread. We're at the Bastion, and the orcs are fighting each other. You guys share Shadow. And what can we do now? If you want to do Subtle Thievery, that's a menace of 5. Rob Treasury, which allows us to get everything. But what's really fun, let's do this one. Misleading Clues. That's going to take additional 8 turns, though. Because they were getting passive amount of cash, I don't think it's worth it. It's too bad. All right. Mediate Politics. Okay, there we go. Disruption. What is with you, lady? Seriously. Show me. You hate King Charles III. Wow. Are you related? Where's your family? Yeah, you're related. Oh my God. You're his mother? Wow. Okay. Because Limp Bizkit got killed. Limp Bizkit's his father, whose soul we just ate. This is a little weird, mind you, but you know, family. And I look at all the freaking cousins, mind you. Wow, it's just hilarious at this point. Essentially, that's not anything serious. That's just a how do I put this? That's just somebody being my beloved's mother, as I like to call it. All right, so cool. Unfortunately, you're like kicking your ass hit point wise, but okay. Yeah, okay, more wards. Okay, we can go back. Well, we do not want to increasing our profile by 8 is actually not that bad, but there you go, something in exchange. Okay, so Eyes Blind to Guilt. Menace is reduced by 20 again. I love this. Oh, so this one's going to go crazy. 2 in short order. You are going to start influencing that. We're moving towards our next we're thinking about creating an alliance, which means that we need to start driving you mad. Now let's just start targeting all the capitals. In the meantime, hold on 1 second. Is the Covenant in the right spot? Yes, we can in-shadow it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to break off and have the lore heavy person do that by desecrating it. Problem is your command and might, you have a +5. You can actually consider doing that yourself. Go to desecrate holy site. Another Mad King goes down. Ooh, we got a Mad King, xenophobia going. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What's he got? Xenophobia against the Queendom of Nagu, which means, or Naboo. Yeah, we could see a war here going between 2 potential alliance groups, which is, you know, good because devastating. Okay, it used to be, by the way, that settlements decimated were a problem, but now it's population destroyed. If they start killing each other off, it actually increases our points. All right, so protect the heart. No, we will lose 18 challenge, I'm afraid. You start influencing the Holy Order. Dismiss. Okay, you're losing Shadow. 20 turns. False Miracle is 6, however. That burns 2 power, however. Yeah, we're going to put you back in traditional one and just let that slow down for a bit. So we need to get you into doing some Shadowment. 8%. It's infiltration. You've got to start moving towards... Yeah, infiltration at this point's good. Infiltration's here is good. Yeah, it could bribe here and drop this place really fast. Again, that will make it so the circle corrupts faster. Not sure that's a huge priority. But the Citadel... Citadel and the city. The Citadel, the village, yeah, these two are decent, but it'll be a while before we can get up there, because you can see the shadow. Yeah, let's move you into this village, and then you can get the shadow moving in that direction. Church of the Holy Salmon, but you're also going crazy. And you're getting shadowed, which is good. We're at 25%, and that's 3%. Well, let's drop another madness bomb. Boom. Again, we'll get to 150%. That person will crack. That's one less person for the alliance. Okay, and let's see. And over here, you can see we've got a decent amount of low-level madness, but as you can see, one of the reasons this is all kind of going. All right, so creation of wards of shadow, infiltrate market. Go to, cannot hold against the dark. You, my friend, give you some lore since that's speed you up a bit. All right, so down here, we'll infiltrate the palace. It'll take 10 turns, and then we'll have this place enshadowed, hopefully. Might not be able to enshadow it. Yeah, you can enshadow it. Good, you can enshadow towns. And like I said, we'll just start blowing shadow everywhere around here. Young man, what did I tell you about serving the forces of darkness? Don't do it. Yeah, I told you not to do it. And did you listen? No, you didn't listen. You served the forces of darkness. I'm so disappointed in you. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you've bribed your own guards. Now, this gives us an interesting scenario. Where are you? You're here. Your security, however, is still 6. Too much to overcome. So, at the moment, we'll just keep you going and influence Holy Order. Because, like I said, as long as the Howl is still going, still creating the passive effect here, and you notice that Sandy's slowly going down as they come back to worship and such. But, you know, like I said, it looks like we're not going to get a lot here, unfortunately. Oh, well. God, your issues with your mother. Good grief. Okay, still spreading the dark word. Desecrate holy site. Go to. All right, noble in spirit. Menace is reduced. We're taking your wallet. All right, so that one's gone. You're currently free. Ooh, good question. All right, so let's have you grab the tome again. Then we'll go by and start creating the blasphemous rituals. Go to, grab the tome. All right, cool. All right, reduce tensions, take all, boom. Okay, we've summoned the tome. Sister's lost a level, which is good, and we're going to figure out where we're going to drop it next. Now, you've gone mad. Yeah, you're still with us. It's still in the land of sanity. So let's get you into the mad. Oh, wait, madness is at 101. You're going to start losing sanity naturally. Interesting. Let's see, madness at 51. You're however sane. So yeah, you're the next target. And you also are capital, which is good. Good. Falling to shadow, draining away, which is good. Another spread decay. Continue. Nope, we're gonna lose 18 challenge. Got another one for that. Thantophobia. Bribe the guards. This is all getting where we want to be, right? Really. Okay, you've got bribed guards. You've also got decent amount of cash. Might be worth going over there at some point. We've got a couple of turns to get to that point. All right, so the army, the witches have started becoming a little too noticeable, and your mother is still messing with you. All right, your ambush is, but I can't fight, unfortunately. Your ambush is on the way to the town. They have leader choice, gold or life. The rest of weapons reflect poorly on them. They're not for their looking less than the bouts. They're half a dozen lacking organization. Lose 2 hit points or lose all cash. Take the cash. Not really important. Okay, we don't want to increase our menace, so we've lost another king. Okay, you're kind of there. You, however, need to... Woo, forgot about that. He's not fully infiltrated. I can't get in there. So, yeah. I guess the Baron's gonna be the next one, because he's not crazy, and there's no modifiers. Madness, yeah. I guess you go here. Okay, then start this little thievery, so we can get the book into its place. So you do that, we grab this, and boom, we got our cash back that we were stolen from. And we've got another person going a little mad. Anyway, so yeah. Now this one you might be able to keep the book at, because it will start increasing the madness of every zone around here. 1 point every turn. But in the meantime, you have an appointment with the corrupted citadel, a convent. Miss. Okay, war between the orcs. The orcs are there just to be distractions. So yeah, let's just influence the Holy Order. And we got another madness bomb, which is going to drop on you. There you go. He's at madness 100 now. So again, we'll probably get him to 150 or at least 101 for him to start losing it. And then, we're going to continue to start driving all the leaders of the world mad. I mean, the Lightbringer can just talk to anybody he wants. So let's get that blasphemous ritual going. Only wait, how much is it? 3 menace gain. Wow, I guess it's being done in the basement. All right. The witch is not doing well. We might lose her. Oh god, there's the mother again. Complete training. Okay, driving back to Shadow. Dismiss. Wow, we might lose one of our acolytes, which is bad. Infiltrate farming community, which is good. You fall into Shadow, and you're a hero and a mage. Useful. You might be able to drop him. Okay, Mess is only 18. This is added Shadow into 25. 504, right. Now, if we use Bribery, we can get the city done rather quickly, too, and use that, drop that as an in Shadow, which is a good idea. Boom. Bribe the guards. Oh, they're going to kill the witch. Burn the witch! Burn the witch! And, okay, let them gossip. Profile, we've got stealthy, so we're going to go with the profile. Okay, we just bribe the guards, and what else we got there? Okay, so, yeah, infiltrate the market. What's going on? And, okay, let's reduce our menace, which is good. Okay, awareness is increased. Okay. Wow. Just, it's good to drive the leaders crazy. I'm just waiting for the first war to break out as a result. War in the world. Can I allow it to lose one power? Yeah, I'm okay with that. The intrigue boost actually doesn't help, so no. Menace, let's reduce that. Okay. And we got another madness bomb to drop. All right, which we will drop here. Use power and storytelling dream. And once this guy's done with his blasphemous ritual, that'll be +2, plus another 1 for the reading. You're going to see how this is going to go next turn. Right, we're going to drop the madness bombs. As you can see where the eye is already spreading like crazy. Now remember, part of this is due to the fact that we have the witches running around prophesizing doom. Now, one of the things we might want to consider, since it's taking so long to influence this one, is just flipping over here and grabbing the coven. Now, I've avoided doing this so far because there's only really 4 places that they would do, since they wouldn't cross that often. And getting this one to be less active has a point, and he has been disrupting that, but his madness is decked down to 0. So we're going to have to possibly reposition him, because while he has managed to get a few people, the coming back here, could probably see must be their place. He's moving slowly, and we need to get that soul recharged anyways. And plus, having another 3 witches to corrupt would bring us to 36 right off the bat. They start spreading their craziness over there. You're going to see how this is all going to go. But yeah, as you can see, the power of religion has really been working for us with all this madness counters running everywhere around here. Plus, of course, the darkness slowly sleeping in. And we might have, and of course, we're going to be running our own congregations of insane Iastur worshippers, increasing his power to make it spread further and further and further and further. Oh, it's going to be fun. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. This is Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country and Shadows of Forbidden Gods, Iastur edition. If you like this, like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification button. And if you become a supporter, the link's down there below. You can get access to additional material and unlock additional episodes per month. We're currently at 2 extra episodes per month. Next stretch goal will be 3, of course. And not much more beyond that. Oh, don't forget, if you subscribe, you can vote on the next series. That should be coming up in a week or 2. And if you're a supporter, you get more votes. Anyways, so I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.